Hey guys, it's Andrew, and I'm so excited it is finally time to announce the official invite video for the Armadyl mass. So a couple things we'll go over in this video, just of course the basic information for people who have done Armadyl and they don't really need any help. The information is all here. I'll have this paste bin linked in the description. But yeah, it's going to be Thursday, so in 2 days from upload of this video, January 12th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, there's a lot of different time zones, so you can use if you just Google 4 p.m. EST and then whatever your time, you can usually find it, but here's a website you can use to convert times as well. The official clan chat will be the Andrew AJT62 clan chat, which is not the same as this RuneScape name, it's the same as my YouTube name. So just type in my YouTube name, Andrew AJT62, at least around by 4 p.m., and you can join the channel. It'll be talking in like mass, Armadyl mass or something like that, so you'll know you're in the right one, and there'll be a decent amount of people in it for sure. The other thing is it'll be streamed live. I'll stream it on Twitch TV/AndrewAJT62. That'll be in the paste bin, and you can also find it in my video descriptions. It's open invite. You can invite any of your friends if they've never even heard of me. Feel free to invite them. It is a mass after all. I recommend you have multiple Ecumenical Keys prepared, or at least get kill count in advance, and I'll show you how to get Ecumenical Keys if you never used them before. And we'll probably enter the room shortly after 4 p.m. When just about everyone's ready. So all this information will be in a paste bin, like the description. So if you know how to do Armadyl, if you've done Armadyl before, you know about Ecumenical Keys, that's really all you need to know. So just kind of around 3:30, maybe 3:45, 3:50, join the clan chat, and yeah, we'll probably go in a little bit after 4 and be there for at least a few hours. So that's really all you need to know if you have some experience. If you don't, I'll explain a couple things. So one thing you will want is Ecumenical Keys. Ecumenical Keys are something you can get from the Wilderness God Wars dungeon, which is, let's see, we're in Edgeville, and the Ecumenical Keys you can get from the Wilderness God Wars dungeon, which is right here. You can use the teleport obelisk to get there, but I'll just show you how to run there, or I mean, you can figure out your way there, but I'll show you how to get some Ecumenical Keys very easily. So I'll show you some basic gear you can use. They're very easy to get, but basically what they do is they allow you to enter the God Wars dungeon boss rooms without getting kill count. Normally you have to kill 40 monsters of that god to get in, but Ecumenical Keys can save that because you get in their one-time use and you get in for free. So I'll show you how to get some Ecumenical Keys. Also, instead of running, what you can do is teleport to Corp and then just run southeast to this obelisk, and you could just use this obelisk until it gets you to level 27 Wilderness. I have the diary done, so I can just kind of get there right away, but eventually if you teleport around, you should be able to get there, and I'll just show you where to go past that. Make sure you've auto-retaliate off. Also, so then you just run here, and I recommend you go into your options and you have player attack options on hidden just so you don't skull. And like I said, once we have Ecumenical Keys, I'll also show you what gear to bring to Armadyl if you've never been. But like I said, if you've been before, then you really don't need to watch this. I should also mention that you're going to want at least 70 ranged to get to do Armadyl. I think that's the requirement, and you're also going to probably want a decent defense level, maybe around 70 would be sufficient enough. Hopefully the kills should be very fast. But so basically the thing with Ecumenical Keys is everything in this dungeon drops it, and it's all at the same drop rate. It's 1 out of 50, so it usually is better just to kill the low level monsters. And if you go into your loot notifications, you can have untradeable notifications on, so you don't even really have to pay that much attention, because when you get an Ecumenical Key, it'll appear in the chat box. You can get it right away. One problem is there's actually a 3-minute cooldown between being eligible to get a drop of an Ecumenical Key. So you can pretty much just take a 3-minute break every time you get one. I'm not sure if logging out works for the cooldown though. But yeah, blowpipe is definitely really good for this. I'm just using a whip for the demonstration. You can, probably not worth using piety, but make sure you just pot up and you can get these kills very fast. So I'll just cut to when I get an well, I'll just say that, kill the Pyre Fiends, kill the Ice Fiends, there's like 3 imps that wander around up top there. They only have 10 HP. If you have the Slayer level, you probably know how to do this already, but you can kill the Spiritual Mages as well. Maybe you get some D-boots. I've actually had a situation once where I've gotten 2 Dragon Boots and a Hard Clue Scroll before I got an Ecumenical Key, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, I'll cut to getting some keys. Alright, so there's our first Ecumenical Key. Like I said, you can just see it in the chat, so you don't have to pay much attention. So like I said, there's a 3-minute cooldown, so you might as well just take a break, let your run recharge. I recommend bringing a stamina pot, just because I haven't done this with melee in a while, and you do actually use a lot of run energy. Keep in mind that these do actually have an alch value, so they will protect over certain things. Like they wouldn't protect over a whip, but they might protect over your D'hide, so just be wary of that. You can only have up to 3 Ecumenical Keys at a time. You can have 4 if you've completed the Wilderness Medium Diary, and 5 if you have the Hard Diary done. The drop rate for them does like lower or become more difficult to get. It goes from 1 out of 50 to 1 out of 60 from any monster for the second one, and then 1 out of 70 from the third one. But the first 3 will be 1 out of 50 if you have the diaries done. So yeah, it's good to. I would just recommend you get all 3. At least get 2, even maybe even more if you have the diary. Just at least get 2, because if you die or something and you want to go get your stuff back, you won't have to get kill count. You'll be able to just rejoin us, no problem. So I'm gonna get at least like 3, just because I'm the one hosting it. But I recommend for you guys just get at least 2, maybe 3 if you just want to be safe. I mean, even if you don't use it, I'm sure you'll use it in the future anyway. And while you're here, you might as well just get some anyway. But I'll cut to when I have my full set, or however many I want to get, and then I'll show you guys some gear for Armadyl. So yeah, I look forward to it. Alright, so I just got my 3rd Ecumenical Key. Like I said, probably you want to have 2. I'm just getting 3 because I'm hosting and just might as well be safe. There it is. Once you're done here, you can just teleport with the Amulet of Glory or anything you got. The Ring of Life also works here, which is nice if you get PK'd. It saved me more than once. So anyway, I'm going to show you what gear to bring. Obviously, if you've been to Armadyl before, you won't need to watch this either. But basically, you want to focus on range bonus and range defense, because even though you're going to be praying range, the attack actually depends on your range defense. So I'll show you some like basic gear setups you can use. So here's some example gear you can bring, just like something like this. You just want to focus on good range bonus and good range defense. So a melee helmet is recommended, and Nezi works as well if you can't afford a Serpentine. A good shield is good, and the Obi shield has very good range defense, so that can work fine. DFS or Crystal Shield would also be good. You want to have at least 1 Armadyl item, and preferably 1 Zamorak item, so you can usually just switch those out with D'hides, like Zamorak D'hide, or one of the blessings, like the Honorable Blessing you could use for the Armadyl item, as long as you just remember the grapple as well. Armadyl item will make it so you won't get attacked. The Zami item will help as well, but you can hide from the Zami monsters while you're waiting to go into the boss as well, so it's not too big of a worry. Make sure you also have a rope. If it's the first time in the Gara's dungeon, a Mithril grapple is required. Ruby bolts are good because the special attack on them can hit up to 51 regardless of your range level on kree'arra, because it's based on her current HP, and diamond bolts as your primary bolts are recommended because they can lower defense. Don't forget as well your Ecumenical Key. I recommend a blowpipe. You don't need it. The blowpipe is good for the minions because the special attack can heal you, which is really useful. Otherwise, obviously you can bring higher level gear, like something like I might bring would be like this, you know, more higher level gear, and probably a Odium Ward or a DFS as well. This gear would certainly be pretty good. But yeah, the Ruby Bolts aren't necessary. I know they're expensive right now, but they are very good, and you could definitely get some kills almost regardless of your range level if you just get lucky with the Ruby Bolt specs. But I would recommend switching off to Diamond Bolts once her HP gets below around 2/3, just because the Ruby Bolts aren't as effective when the HP is lowered. So I'm going to show you as well some inventory setups, and then we can just go, I'll show you how to get there, and then we'll be all set. So I also recommend you buy more bolts. You only need around 100 Ruby Bolts, but I would bring around at least 500 Diamond Bolts. I'll definitely buy more before I go. But to get there, I recommend you just use the Trollheim teleport. It is in the normal spellbook. You do need the a quest. I know you need Death Plateau to get up here with climbing boots, and then there's another quest which I can't remember the name of right now to get up here with you can just use the teleport. So anyway, those quests are really easy, so I recommend you get them done, and they're very useful in the future. But otherwise, you have to just do Death Plateau and get up here with climbing boots. My prayer is actually accidentally drained, so we're just going to have to drink a peapot here. But pray range, and then make sure you remember your Mithril grapple. Also, bones to peaches are very good because the boss and the minion drop bones, so you can pick those up and make them peaches. Here, there's a trick you can do. Click to run and then open a skill tab. I missed it there, just bad timing. But you can run through here, but otherwise your run will get drained here, and you'll gradually lose your stats. So if you don't have, if you've never been to the Gowers before, you'll need to put a rope here, but if you have, it'll still be here. And like I said, having an Armadyl item is really good here, and a Zami item is recommended, but it's not necessary. But since we have everything but a Sarah item, we're not going to get, or actually we have everything, we're not, other than a Bandos item, we're not going to get attacked right now. So come here and then put on your Mithril grapple, and you could propel yourself. through here. I don't know why we're lagging. So once you get through here, you can actually just drop the Mithril Grapple, which I'll show you, and put on your ruby bolts, and just drop the grapple because you don't need it anymore, and revert your Trollheim tab if you brought one. You can get those from the Nightmare Zone, or make regular tabs into Trollheim tabs from the Nightmare Zone. And yeah, you're essentially just going to want to chill out here until we go in. We'll look for a world. Usually it's pretty easy to find a world for Armadyl because it's the least popular God Wars boss because of its requirements. But yeah, that's about it. Once we go in, it's going to be pretty simple because it's a mass, but all you're going to want to do is pray range and Eagle Eye, and then we'll kill it very quickly because it's a mass, so yeah, no real problems. Like I said, with the Ruby Bolts, you're going to want to start with these because they can hit up to 51 when she is full HP, or he, I don't know. And then once he's around 2/3 HP, you can switch to Diamond Bolts and then finish the kill from there. And normally there's strategies for the minions, but it's a mass, so they're going to die extremely quickly, so I'm not too worried about that. But keep an eye on the stream. Like I said, the stream will be my stream, just in the link below. You can see the stream and also in the paste bin. And I'll tell you guys when to go in, also in the clan chat. Again, join the clan chat when you go. It's Andrew AJT62. Don't join the clan chat for this RuneScape name, just join the one for my YouTube name, Andrew AJT62. I'll give you guys instructions as to when to go in and everything. And if you die, you can just come back. Dying would be pretty rare, but if you die, you can come back with another Ecumenical Key, and your stuff will be here for an entire hour, so you'll be totally fine. I'm not sure how many brews and restores to bring. Probably more, definitely focus more on restores, but if you're lower level, you might want to bring more brews. Normally you would bring more brews than this, but because it's a mass, the kills will be quick, and you'll just be using mostly prayer. Range pots you definitely want to bring a bunch of, and yeah, that's really about it. So I will see you guys very soon for the Armadyl Mass. Like I said, just around 3:30 p.m. on Thursday. I'll have the stream up, I'll be in the clan chat, I'll be telling you guys what's going on, and probably a little after 4 p.m. we're going to go in and hopefully get some pets, we're going to get some Armadyl pieces, we're going to get some hilts, and it's going to be a ton of fun. And it's all going to be live stream, it's all going to be with you guys, and yeah, invite anyone you'd like to know or go with, and yeah, that's really about it. So yeah, share this video with your friends, and I will see you guys in 2 days for the Armadyl Mass, and I'll be in the clan chat. Also, one thing is, I made a thing on Discord for the Armadyl Mass, which is right here. You can join this, and this has little updates or a chat for just the Armadyl Mass itself, which is really nice. So yeah, definitely join the Discord below. The link for that will be in the description, and I'll also put that in the paste bin. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I will see you soon, and let's have some fun.